Flipping them switches. All right, time to kick off the last week of the year. Quiet on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 8 years plus and still running. Who'd have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another exciting edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar nudes so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours.
That's right.
I really need to get another 10 hours of sleep today.
Oh, you need. I need to get more than the 2 hours that I had last night, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've been going since 3 o'clock this morning. As
Yep.
y'all don't know how close we came to not having a show today. It was this close. But fortunately, I was able to make it back in time to pull this one off, just like anything else.
And to call me and say, hey, we're doing a show today.
Hey, show's back on.
And I'm
That's
like,
right.
the fuck? I'm trying to
Just
sleep
woke
here.
up. I just woke up. But yes,
It's not
welcome
like
to today's
going to
show.
sleep, go back to sleep, go back to sleep again.
Hopefully everything was
Yes.
pretty good. Well, as many of you might know, I had to take Mom in for procedure last Thursday, and they scheduled surgery for this morning. So we had to be at the hospital at 5 o'clock this morning, which means we had to leave here about, 3:30 this morning to get down there and get her all done. But she went in at 7, was out by 9, and all is well. They put a stent in her heart because she had some
That's good.
blockages, and after all was said and done, and they got her all set and cozy and into recovery and made sure everything was okay, I was able to head on out and let her relax and recuperate. So that's what happened today. Well, thank you, Tina. But Then there's tomorrow. Again, I've got to probably go pick her up tomorrow, so I don't know whether that's going to be early morning or after the show. So there is that
Sometime.
slight possibility that there will be no show tomorrow. But again, one of them things we always tell you all, real life comes first. And I got to take care of that, but still make it here in time to pull off Monday's show for you all. So let's see a show of hands out there. How many people actually watched 4 hours of the 10-year anniversary live stream this past Friday?
You mean with a bunch of people that aren't actually on the project?
Something like that. Did you
Oh,
did you bring that bookmark page up that I
yes,
gave you?
I do have the bookmark up.
Okay, well the bookmark is really only for seeing. Yes, family is far more important. But let's bring this up on screen here. These were the folks who attended with one surprise guest who showed up later on.
Chris,
And, oh no, Chris was actually here in this picture.
I know,
And
I know.
I'm guessing Chris uh, is messing with crap because the light on his face, as you can see, looks really horrible here.
Oh
And
yeah,
he's got some kind of filter backdrop for the holiday season that just did not do him justice compared to everybody else's cameras. But Lord British made an appearance. Of course, Scotty was there to regale us with some stories and past memories. Chris actually showed up and gave us a little bit of information. Of course,
oh
Sanyo,
wait,
Keith,
wait, wait, was it information about his new gaming company?
no. No,
Oh
is let me finish what I'm going to say here. Damon Waldrip,
yeah,
past developer, Starlong, and of course Ravlox and Allium, because Allium, I don't know, somebody's got to buy Allium a camera because Allium never appears on camera for some reason.
yeah.
But
She just doesn't like them.
yeah,
It's her
well,
prerogative.
I don't know, whether she just doesn't have the camera or she just doesn't think she looks good on camera, or you know. I'm not going to say anything more than that, but don't know. I've never met Allie that I'm aware of. I don't think you've ever met Allie. So we really don't know what Allie looks like. So we can't really comment on what that is. And then, of course, we never see David. We didn't see Laney. Uh, and those are the only other two I could think of who are currently around. But of course, Scotty is here periodically. Richard and Star, we don't ever see hardly anymore except for anniversaries, and
Hey, you've
Damon has
seen
moved
Richard
on
more this year than Chris.
twice this year. This is the second time this year.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah,
Chris thinks that he's been on more than he has, but he hadn't. And I'm just going to leave it at that.
yeah.
Again, first appearance since October of last year on stream. But we did get pretty much confirmed that Ravlox is running the show. Um, yeah, like we didn't already know that, but pretty much
Yeah.
confirmed that the inmates are running the asylum, and that's the way it's going to continue on, even if he has to put the servers in his house. Which I believe
Yes.
that's a server rack. You see, is that a TV or a server rack behind him? I know he's got a server rack in that room, but
I think it's server rack.
yeah, but this was flat out stated that you know before they ever let the game die, they'll move the servers into his house. So that much you can count on. That the game is going to be around for quite some time, and they're going to do their best to keep the game running, running, running. Now, I've got some more commentary as we get into this, but. As promised this week, we are going to take a visit back to the what is the actual uh, name of the topic. Before the week's end, we are going to um revisit the Shroud of the Avatar state of the game and roadmap for 2023 in the next day or so, and go over what was planned and what actually got done this past year. And I can tell you,
Not a lot.
not too impressive overall, but
Even
that's
less
not
impressive than
that
previous years.
that's neither here nor there right now. Is so things that we did find out. Aside from that, they'll do anything they can. They actually ran a promotion. Uh, if you bought the large Crown bundle, which was the one that's on sale currently, for $75 to 10,750. While they were on the live stream, they were going to make a 10th anniversary cloak and give that away, but you had to purchase it during the live stream. And for those of you who made those purchases during the live stream, well, you'll receive a cloak at the end of January with the next release. Don't know if he's going to release any details to how many, but we were talking about true rares because this is going to
Yeah,
be a
bullshit.
true rare, never to
Bullshit.
ever be released again.
Yeah,
Um,
bullshit.
yeah, no, I did not buy it. While it does put a dink in my collection, um, I have faith in the fact that somebody did buy it and eventually they'll put it up for sale. Yeah, it'll be for
No doubt.
sale in a month, right? You know, uh,
Be for sale
again,
in hours.
yeah, but Ravlox claims that the only way to get it, and it's never going to be released again. Yeah, we've heard that story before. Till next year.
Yeah.
But be on CC's vendor as soon as possible. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. And like I said, sooner or later, somebody's going to, you know, put one out there because they're going to, gotten it and they're going to find out they really don't want it and it really doesn't mean anything to them and they'll sell it on a vendor out there someplace. But the other thing we found out was this one, on the Crown Store, I don't believe they will be able to resist. Yeah, well, again, Tino, we've been there, we've been around the block several times. Um, Other interesting news was sometime in the future they plan on actually doing a $18 subscriber bundle. No ETA on that, where they will be giving the subscribers 2,000 kodos, not
Yeah.
1,800, not 9 and 9. They're going to go to 2,000. So that will probably become the best way to get kodos uh, value wise, if you're interested in that. But I think we were told, was it last year or the year before, that we were going to get these
2 years ago,
two,
three
two
years
years
ago.
ago that, we had these coming in. And, you know, well, I believe it when I see it. Is I'm not holding my breath on that one, nor will I, probably up it because I still think $9 is too much for too little these days, compared to what we get and what they decided to do with giving away all the goodies that are supposed to be rares, but wind up in the
Yep.
crown store even before you actually get them as your part of your subscriber bundle, which I think is a little bit of a BS, but that's my 2 cents on that one. But the big news, and you're gonna love this one, Jack,
Oh,
is our
what am I gonna
Unity
love?
upgrade. Our Unity upgrade. Do, do,
Canceled?
do you want to ponder or gander
I,
what
I'm I'm gonna say it was too difficult for them, so they quit.
partially. Uh, more daunting, no, more daunting than they expected,
Uh-huh.
but, but, they didn't anticipate the infrastructure needed for said upgrade. So while they got a lot done, uh, more daunting than expected, according to them, their hardware is not capable of supporting the upgrade. Now,
So now it's back to server issues.
correct, is we couldn't upgrade because our hardware can't handle it. Now, I don't understand how much different, because again, I played with Unity maybe 9, 10 years ago when we first started doing this. Uh, uh, Stringfellow Hook, he was showing us new old servers that most
Uh-huh.
likely came with the second set of offices from Portalarium back in the day. When they moved into that office, the company that was there before them literally left
A
racks and
bunch of
racks,
yeah.
boxes and boxes of rack servers behind. Even tried selling some of them on eBay, offering some local, which is probably where Ravlox got his stuff from. He probably bought some of that off Chris back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Comments here. Chris, yeah, Tina has thoughts. I'm curious to hear those thoughts. Stringfellow says, okay, with this game will still be made with wink winks. Yep. Confined servers and e-waste that'll work. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, uh, that's like saying, 486DX2 isn't capable of running Windows 3.1. Um, you know, I don't see what the difference in a 2 year difference in an upgrade between one. It's like, Windows XP up to Windows 10. You can run those all on the same hardware across the board until, of course, Windows 11. And Windows 11, just because Microsoft got, you know, cocky and money hungry on that one with the TPM
Yeah.
and all that stuff, which
Well,
of course,
Tina's observation is that the infrastructure they lack is human resources.
well, whatever it may be, that was the overall answer to why we have not seen the
Yeah.
Unity upgrade in its entirety to date, because the infrastructure is not capable of supporting the upgrade.
I
Do I buy that? Not really. Does anybody else
Nope.
buy that? Yeah, I didn't think so. Um, if you can run Unity 2018, you should be able to run 19, 20, 21, 22, etc. Um, Now, Chris did say they were going to be putting in more hard drives on some of their servers. I mean, I don't understand why you would need more hard drives. Um, it's all
Because
about the money. Another 10 million should handle it.
yeah.
Yeah, but
On
that's
20
where
year old
the
servers.
that's where the Unity upgrade sits at this moment, which is uh, as the Duke Ezekiel Cooper would say, in the shitter at this point, because the upgrade was daunting, but the hardware infrastructure won't handle it. That was the answer we were given, and they didn't elaborate much on that. But you know, uh, is it a lack of hard drive space? Maybe that's why he's got to upgrade hard drives. I really didn't get I didn't take that as the takeaway on it. Um, you know, redundancy. I didn't see that as the takeaway on it. They made it sound like they didn't have enough processing power, which I don't know. I just, again, I don't see it, but that's just, again, my 2 cents on that one. So, um,
Hey, they just need to figure out how to allocate resources to a virtual machine.
well, neither here nor there. As Jack and I have pointed out earlier this year and several times over this year, and especially with the Unity scare that happened just a couple months ago, um, they by not getting this upgrade done, they're already missed out on the newest long-term support release, which will now be the 2023 release will be the new long-term, or 2022.
One of those two. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
but the one that they're going to will now be obsolete before it's already obsolete before they even get it upgraded.
Yeah.
But of course, there's supposedly new tech in there that'll allow us to do other things, like put a hole in the ground. I don't know why we need holes in the ground, but that seems to be some tech they want. And
Well, I mean, there's all kinds of things. I would go with improved network code. Yeah.
hopefully, well, the network code is
Well,
only as good as the code behind the game itself. Your network code can be flawless, but if your code in the game doesn't live up to how well the network code and the program can handle it, you're still in the same boat. Yeah, Tina.
well, you know how we end up with the silliness of where are you sitting?
Yes, as demonstrated just about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Yes, I could see hard drives failing as well, Tina. Um, but that wasn't the implication. The implication is they were adding hard drives, not just replacing hard drives. Um, and again, we're still waiting on the upgraded standalone map server, which
Yeah.
we're still waiting a couple of years on that one. Maybe, just maybe, if they upgrade the hardware that the game is running on, they can take the old hardware and make that the map server, and then we'll have some hardware for the map server. But um, again, is what it is. But that is the status of the Unity upgrade. So I'm not going to be looking for it anytime soon, soonish.
Never.
Yeah,
Never.
is and again, at this rate, that upgrade is already outdated. So we'll see if
Yeah.
they make an announcement to go. Well, we did this, but now we're going to upgrade to the next Unity long-term support and see if that ever happens. But right now, anybody's guess if and when
No.
this is actually going to happen. Um, but they didn't go into too much more detail aside from what I've just reiterated to y'all, which is it's a hardware infrastructure problem, not a programming
Yeah.
problem. Well, it's been a daunting task with the upgrading the programming end of it. But again, I can understand a daunting task when you're changing languages or you're changing, but when you're going from upgrade to upgrade to upgrade, all your scripts, all your controls, all your
Well,
databases.
it's actually more related to the deprecation of a bunch of features and the fact that the shader library is completely changed.
Yeah, but that's just
So,
one aspect.
yeah, but I mean, considering that the Shroud team, in their infinite wisdom, used like 5,000 different shaders for
5,000
everything.
different things. Yes.
Yeah, and it's with no rhyme or reason for most of the usage. It's the same way that we end up with a very haphazard user interface for where are these options.
Yes. So all in all, it was 4 hours of meh. Uh, Scotty did some reminiscing, and probably the most interesting parts were Scotty bringing out
Yeah,
uh, artist renderings and steampunk stuff and stuff that was concept art.
early. Yeah,
Pre Chicken Room. They spent a nice segment just talking about the Chicken Room itself and how the Chicken Room was proof of concept for most of the rest of the game. Being able to just have the basics: walls, floors, lighting, a chair, a torch, movement, um, sitting, standing, just the basic, which you can, anybody who wants to take a couple hours and play with Unity can probably get most of that basics um, done in a short period of time. But that was their proof
oh
of
yeah,
concept that steered or store, store the rest of the ship to what we've wound up with today. And a lot of the early concept art, which was steampunk, went in the shitter, and
yep.
we got what we wound up with today. Um, for lack of better words, and paraphrasing what Scotty had to tell everybody. And
Yes.
do they have a shader dev? It's its own discipline.
No.
Is that what you're asking, Tina? Did you miss the word
Yeah.
have? Yeah, most of us still here know what it was like, and it wasn't like what we've seen. I'll tell you what is I gotta say I was doing some uh, research back into some old streams of ours, and I really gotta say from the early streams when we first started to the artwork that we have now is 1,000 times better. I gotta say that. Um, the uh, characters used to have these blue outlines on them. The characters used to look real cheesy. And
Well,
again,
they
maybe.
still cheesy. I mean,
Well, no, I
that's
mean, I can go back. Matter of fact, I think I'll do that right now.
the page boy haircut for everybody.
Is let's go here, and hopefully I can turn my volume off and go to my channel, and we
You're
can.
doing it lunch.
There we go. Turn that off. Go to old videos and sort by. Where's my sort? The oldest. And I'll give you something from 8 years ago. It's probably going to be a commercial here, but
And it's probably
yeah,
going to look pretty much the
yeah.
same.
Uh, actually, I can just share this the way it is.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I'll put this over here. I'm not going to do any audio on this just because, but
Yeah.
if you want to just start playing from the beginning,
Yeah, I hit play
yeah,
because it auto played.
yeah.
But yep, look at that fucking
Oops.
awesome network code. Back
All
in the
right.
days when Laz and Jack were covering every single event in the
Yeah.
game. And stop doing that because people didn't respect times.
Yes. These were arena fights from what was this, the Gridiron, VMC used to call
Yeah.
it, the VMC Gridiron. But I mean, you can just see how cheesy the graphics were back 8 years ago.
Well, I think part
Just
of that is also your video card as well.
even then is the blue
You
outlines,
like this the sliding around everything.
the sliding, the blue outlines, of the characters. Uh,
Yeah.
see how the character when he dies glows blue with the blue outlines was one of those things. Let me see if we can pull up some older stuff, or not so much older. We go to the oldest, and then we can jump ahead. Uh,
Yeah. I think a lot of this has to do with Laz's graphics because he's also running on fastest. These were the days when Laz couldn't jump.
how about Pax Layer's first anniversary party? Yeah, before I had the
Okay.
full.
I mean, this really is back in the days when Laz could not jump because his computer performed so much like
Yeah,
shit.
I'm just gonna jump ahead and just show you. You go down to about 10 minutes in, the graphics look a little better when everybody's sitting there, but you can see everybody bouncing. Uh, because we had the
Network
bouncing
code?
problem, network code. Uh, yeah, but even then, the looks were different. Just the graphics of the characters were different. The movement was different. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, like the BMC gridiron, there's a lot of sliding around.
yeah.
But these guys are also using a lot of gust and things like that. So um, the shroud math related to skills has changed considerably to where what people use nowadays is not the same as what it was before.
I mean, you just take a close up of my avatar and what that outfit looked like back in the day. They gotten rid of the blue lines at this point, but
Well, isn't the blue line still technically there?
if it is, we don't see it.
Well, hold on. It's one of the game options. It's highlight players or something like that. Interface.
And
Da,
then
da,
we'll
da, da,
jump
da,
about
da,
a
da.
year. Let's see if we can get.
Well, it helps if you share those videos.
Oh, well, I figured you could have just scrolled to the first anniversary party.
Oh, I wasn't looking for that. Let's see. Where is
Let's see if I can find the
what
first appearance
option?
of first appearance of Jack on screen. And but of
Uh,
the hour has just passed, so we
yes,
gotta
it
stop what we're
has.
doing.
I
But
wish I was
yeah,
feeling better today.
let's stop what we're doing and pull some giveaways.
Paladin Michael is going to be getting a
The
streamer
Menard.
bundle
Congratulations, Maynard.
because what's a paladin, Michael?
What's a paladin?
What's your in-game name there? I like how this video went to the last of them with connection issues.
The last of them? What?
Yeah, it went from yours to others. That's all good. Do you know what Paladin Michael's in-game name is?
Let me see. I think I have it here.
Da, da, da. Yes. In-game name there, Paladin Michael. Michael Berg.
Michael
Okay.
Berg. Yeah, no, I didn't have that one listed though. Let me
Okay.
reopen my giveaway before I forget.
Mine is reopened, so there things go.
All right, reopened.
Ugh. Yeah. Why the fuck is that?
Ms. Jack's first appearance on camera. Oh, so
What?
I gotta see here. I'm looking where I
Did I
actually
have
start.
hair?
Oh no, you haven't had hair since the day I know you.
Rolf Warwick just followed. Thanks for joining us, Rolf Warwick.
Ralph Warwick, welcome to the stream. Yeah, by this time in 16 is you and I were doing this. Even in 15, you and I were doing the show, but you still weren't on the videos for some reason. So
Was
I'm
it? Well, that was before Zoom. Um, we were doing the audio through TeamSpeak or Mumble at that time.
TeamSpeak, I believe it was.
Yeah,
TeamSpeak
and
had just
then
become the hot item after Mumble, and then of course
well, TeamSpeak
Discord.
had come back to being the hot item
Yeah,
because Mumble was it for a little bit,
a little bit.
but holy shit, Mumble sucked. Oh,
But yeah, unfortunately, this doesn't pick up
Rolf
where.
Warwick wants to know. Just caught the 10-year stream and downloaded the game again. Don't remember much from my first go around. How is the game now?
Well, that's exactly what we're discussing. We're taking some flashbacks uh, to the early days of the show back 7, 8 years ago, where I'm at now, and I'm just trying to find Jack's first video appearance. And is this the first one? I think I found it.
I don't know.
Let's see if this is it. Yeah, this looks like the first one. Is no, that's I had all the developers windowed. That's why I thought you might have been in on it.
Oh no. It's there somewhere.
Because back in the day, yeah, is that's when I had the white. Oh, there you were.
Well, weren't we on video for their very first wedding that you
Not
emceed?
not that I'm seeing, but yeah, I have you on video here with the. I'll show you which one this is. And I think you're actually wearing the white polo shirt.
The NBNN white polo
Yeah.
shirt.
At one point, we actually had white polo shirts with NBNN on. I mean, we still got them. I've got a closet full of them, but
I have one.
yeah, you have one. You have one. Star has one. Richard has one, and Shooter Jennings has one.
Yes.
But it
Oh
was
man.
this one where I see your first actual appearance. That again, the other ones are hard to see because
Well, this is from The Office.
yeah, Yeah, but I see you green screen there in the office. And the office didn't have a green screen.
Da, 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 da.
You know, because I this
That's
this is from the old
that's
Lunch with
you.
Laz and Jack
Yeah.
Royal Tour of Owl's Head. I don't see you there. That's Lord British. Yeah,
But that was a Google Meet there.
you're still not there.
Yeah, and even saw the page for the Google Meet and fucking around with that. There's Brickbat.
When did we finally get you on camera? That's what I'm trying to find out now.
A long time ago. We did all kinds of like stupid shit.
Yeah, I finally got the current costume around October 2016 when this became a thing. But we also have Scroda and Casey Cupcakes as part of the crew back then as well.
Yep.
Here we go. Here's one of the first ones. Let's see if it was the end of 16 or the beginning of 17 when we finally had the technology. Let me see if you were. Yeah, so it's the end of 16. You were already here, and I'll throw this one in there. And we're doing some stupid shit there. We're doing the
Well, don't we
we're,
do
we're,
stupid shit all
well
the time?
we're doing the finger touch. Yeah,
Oh yes.
because we used to be sitting screen to screen instead of across the screen like we are now. We have the technology. So yeah, it was the end of 2016 where Jack makes his first on-camera appearances. And of course, the rest is history. But anyway, moving
Yeah.
right along is
This is the same stream. Star's got his face covered and shit.
did I not give you this one?
No, not
Uh,
yet.
wh- the one that I didn't hit enter. Sorry, my bad. Didn't hit
Yeah.
enter. This was right around this time, 2016, and I didn't go back to get the exact date, but it's right around this time where uh, you're showing up on camera.
Hmm. And actually, on the on-camera thing should predate Jack Cynicist because it should actually be Jack Frost. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, this was still also in beta testing,
Yeah.
as we had that lot down right next to the uh, adventure trainer or the
Well,
skill train.
wasn't this someone else's lot that they
Uh,
just put up
well,
shit for us?
is no, this is we finally got this slot after one of the wipes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is yeah, where things were changing on a pretty fast basis there. Is and again, this is stuff that I had planned for this week, but I guess we jumped into where I actually cared and we had snowmen out and I decorated for Christmas. I haven't done anything this year and there's really don't really
Hey,
care about.
and they had the stand-up notes
Yeah, we
that
had
we could
stand up
cover
notes.
daily. Uh, error on Laz's stream, possibly just F5 it.
Let's see, we have the
Yeah.
tour with Richard Garriott, which was, which one is this? Okay, so this was when we were down for the the big move.
Yeah.
This was Richard giving the tour of the main office of all his goodies and all that stuff. And I think this is
Hey,
this is
back
where
when you back
it,
when you had booby jiggles from the man show on your follower thing
yeah.
that got you suspended from Twitch for 24 hours.
Was that Tina there, or was that not Tina? Who is that? No, that wasn't
What the
Tina. I got somebody here who's working on some stuff that looked like Tina when it was the screen is
Oh,
smaller. I was wondering if
yeah.
that's when Tina and yeah, but this is still yeah. It's Serafina.
Yep.
Anyway, moving right along. Moving right along, we'll take a couple trips down memory lane this week too. Going back a blast from the past. You lost my feed? What? Not again.
Yeah, they respawned on my channel.
Not again.
Yes.
I hate this shit.
And
I'm back.
okay. Really want to know why yours keeps on disconnecting like that.
I don't know. Only twice last week did it not do that. 3 out of the 5 days last week it did do that. And it had nothing to do with the server because last week I changed servers. Dark Blue Monkey, what's going on out there? Hey, hey.
I don't know, but you know what I'm going to do after the show? I'm going to
Go
go
back
lay
and
down
take
a
a
bit.
nap. Go take a nap. All right, but
'Cause,
anyway, let's hit a couple odd topics after this little trip down memory lane today, and
uh,
let's talk about this one because this one is, I think, funny as all get out. More conversationalists.
make more conversationalists available as vendors and vendors as conversationalists. I'm not sure why a strict separation exists between vendors and conversationalists since it doesn't with NPC characters, but there are many conversationalists that I'd like to use as vendors because I want to make a POT that's built around quests and role playing. For example, this guy should be an assistant who sells the goods while the boss character talks to the players. This guard would sell requisitions, and this guy would be the tavern keep. It would also help break the monotony of the same vendor appearance everywhere, especially for towns that have a theme and aren't going to say mix with Brittany with Norgard or Shogun or have all the flashy modern style vendors. And to be able to sit down in seats.
Hey, we have that tech. They just took it out.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the fun shit.
Oh well, this is the lamest excuse I have because people don't pay
Ravalox,
attention to the fucking request.
conversationalists use Inky for the dialogue. Our NPCs using tech that Lum the Mad made, they are incompatible with each other. New tech would have to be put in place to allow Inky, the conversationalist NPCs, to provide items to players or function as player vendors. With that said, this would be a great thing to add. We'll consider it for inclusion in the long-term plan.
Dark Blue Monkey, 100 bits. Thank you.
Because replacing the entire conversation system as well as the quest system in game was actually on your roadmap 3-4 years ago.
They're not asking for that. They're asking for the fucking skins. They're asking for the skins. And if you're telling me that the skins for conversationalists are tied to a whole system that can only be used as conversationalists, I'm going to call bullshit. Okay, you should be able to take any of those animations, skins from any of those and make them a skin and apply them to vendors, and vice versa. You should be able to take the skins from vendors and apply them to a conversationalist. I understand that they're two different systems, but they're still just the skins. They have the same movements. They have the same, you know, uh, motions. They have the same everything. So, I mean, I don't see how your conversationalist, especially when we have dragon conversationalists, we got Jack the Lamplighter conversationalists. We have, you know, it's just a skin. They're not asking for you to take a conversationalist that's in the game and make the conversationalist an NPC. They just want the skin from the conversationalist and vice versa. Now, of course, I can understand that maybe you can't skin the conversationalists the way we can skin vendors because that tech is not there. But we do know that the tech is there to skin vendors because that tech's been in for quite
Yeah.
some time.
I will also say that the skinning system is by far the lamest version of variety introduced to a game ever.
Yeah, that's a Viva La Dirt League. Did you happen to catch the one on the skins for that one?
No, I did not.
Oh, hold on. This was this was another one of them. Uh, yeah, hold on. Let's get this one here. And
So there are many conversationalists that I'd like to use as vendors because I want to make a pot that's built around quests and role playing.
yeah. Now, of course, if he had used the word skins, maybe that would have gotten.
Well, it, I think you're also looking at the functionality being cross mingled and things like that.
Why? They still have all the same movements: walk, stand, point.
Yeah.
The skin. Well, Tina, it's in Discord now, but I will paste it in chat for you guys and gals to kick there and
The
watch
Viva
too. Yeah.
the Viva La Dirt League. Are we going to watch it?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. So
Can you guys cover me while I swap out?
Hold on.
Yeah, sure. Just make it quick. I'm pretty sure we've got company
Where's
coming
the
in from the
audio
east.
on this one?
I'm pretty sure I heard all
There
the
it
squad
is.
out that way.
Oh,
Adam, what the hell are you doing?
I'm getting my paint kit out so I can apply the skin to the
Oh
M4.
my god, Adam, if we die because of you applying a skin, I'm gonna come and murder you in real life.
It's fine. I'll only be a minute.
Can't believe it protecting you.
Okay, sweet. Oh. Oh, an M4. Can you guys cover me while I swap out?
Yeah, sure. Just
yeah. Can you cover me while I swap it out? Yeah. Do that on your own time, dude.
yep.
I'm guessing it takes an awful lot of time to apply a skin in that game compared to here, but
No, it doesn't. It does not. The thing is, I mean, he was painting his skin.
well, yeah, okay. Is that what it was? He was
Yeah.
customizing
Yeah.
it to the T. Yeah. 'Cause
Yes.
I know when you do stuff like that in GTA, you get like 300 different variants, and you got to scroll through them all and figure out which one you like, and it can take a lot of time, but it is what it is. But yes, I believe they're just looking for the skins, which I see Again, the reason why we picked Unity was because this stuff was supposed to be easy to put together, folks. Easy to put together.
Well, it
Apparently,
is.
not quite so. Oh yeah, that was the other revelation we got was why we went with Unity over Unreal Engine. Is according to Chris, the license for Unreal Engine would have cost a couple $1 million back when they were developing this, and then 6 months after they decided to go with Unity and started working on the game, Unreal changed their licensing to the licensing model they have now, whereas you can use everything. And there goes my game. Was that an AFK timeout?
Oh, probably.
Probably. Probably. Now, I noticed we didn't have that problem out in Atos's castle, is because I was out there for 4 hours without getting booted from my spot, going AFK several times during the live stream because I just sat there in one spot. Didn't have this problem out at Atos's castle, so I don't know why we still had that problem here. Yeah, that was an AFK timeout.
Because they have different logic for AFK timers.
They shouldn't. The AFK timer should be an AFK
Well,
timer, should be an AFK timer, right?
that and were you seated whenever you were doing the AFK timer in Castle?
I was. I was using the sit command. Maybe during the next show, I'll just sit on the floor and see if I can avoid getting timed out that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just sitting in a seat, which is
Just use
really
the
seated.
emote /
Yeah.
sit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We just jump up in the chair and we'll just turn around in the chair and then use the sit emote. And we'll just sit in the chair like this and then see if that works. Anyway, you sit like
Yeah.
this, you can't see up my kilt as bad when you sit like this either.
Well, you are typifying the standard teenager with that seating position. Although you should have both your legs over one of the arms of the chair and
Yeah, well,
be in
that
a
would be
much more
nice.
comfortable pose to lounge correctly.
But lastly, uh, Gix actually showed up in the live stream as a
Mm.
as a
Extra
viewer at
special
one
guest.
point, and they
Oh,
sent
okay.
him an invite, and he actually showed up for just a few minutes on camera to say
Yeah.
hello to everybody and all that good stuff. But he didn't stay long. So Gix did make an appearance on the stream, and apparently they put out invitations to as many of the old developers as they could find. Um, I don't know if they really tried that hard, A, or B, there were that many developers who just said, screw that, I'm not even interested. So we don't know the
Well,
answer to
I
that.
mean, remember the massive layoff did put a very bad taste in lots of people because someone just returned from a vacation in Mexico when it became, hey, we're going to lay
Honeymoon?
off half the team.
Was it the
No,
honeymoon?
that was a vacation to Mexico
Oh, is that Star?
for Star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Star. Okay.
And then came back and I mean that had more to do with going to Travian Games asking for more money and Travian saying no.
Not gonna do it.
Uh,
No, wouldn't be prudent.
yeah. And then asking questions like, is this a niche game? Why don't you have more players? What is going on here? And it's like, it was never advertised.
Well, maybe Black Sun and Fabian should have asked those questions before signing. Let's not talk about the Russian guys who are talking about buying into episode 3 if they can get some
Yeah.
if they can get some translations done. I'm like, dude, let's try and worry about getting episode 2 in, and fuck the translation, because I'm not worried about that right
Yeah.
now. But it's time to pull the final giveaways of the day
Oh, yes, it is time
and get
for
out of
that.
here, and remind everybody that WRFB Radio Free Britannia is where you can listen to us daily, and Christmas music is in the rotation, currently playing on the radio. And of course, when we go on vacation, it's going to go to All Christmas, 24/7, commercial free, with only
And you
station
will,
identifications for the whole entirety of our vacation. So, um,
and you
it's
too will not survive Whamageddon by listening to WRFB.
oh yeah, who was it? What's his name? Uh, Screwed the pooch by hitting everybody with it in Discord chat the other day. The Menard, one more time.
Wait. People got dinged in our Discord?
Yeah, who
See,
was
that
it?
tells you how much attention I was paying.
It was
So I didn't get dinged.
you probably didn't see it. Was it Coeur d'Alene? Yeah, Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene threw
Mm,
Wham's Last Christmas in on the 15th.
excellent. Well, it still requires people to go click on it.
Well, yeah, but yeah, how many people actually got caught, we don't know. I'm just pointing out that he tried to
Yeah.
screw everybody with it. Maynard, you're quite welcome. I'll mail that out in just a moment.
So
And
Vovon is getting a copy of Survivalist on Steam. So congratulations to Vovon for winning Survivalist.
Von VV,
Yep.
and we will get this to Maynard. Come on, open that bag. Also, later on this week, we're going to be giving away some streamer bundles just for you being here,
Oh,
because we've
yes.
got plenty to end the year with. So we'll figure it out whether you have to actually come visit us on the lot, or do something interesting, or maybe play a
Oh,
scavenger hunt for it. But closing the final giveaway of the day, picking ourselves a winner, and that's going to go to Tina O'Neill. Tina, let's hope that you don't have what I'm about to pick for you. Pick him a wiener. And I doubt he's got this one. Spidersaurus. Spidersaurus on Steam.
dun dun dun.
That
You
sounds,
too can do weird things with spiders.
and that's 1999 going out to Tina. Spidersaurus. A menagerie of unique and terrifying Spidersaurus to battle. So, congratulations to Tina. And of course, thank you all for joining us. We'll be back with more maybe tomorrow. Don't know yet. If not, we will definitely be back on Wednesday right here on NBNN. Until then, I'm Laz,
I'm Jack.
and we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all next time. No promises when
Bye
it's going to
bye.
be.